All right, we are back. It's been over a week already. Actually, it's been exactly a week. Last time I rode this bike was last Saturday. As you guys can see on the handlebars, I have two different mirrors. That's because my dumbass, instead of looking it up when I bought the mirror, I didn't realize that there was only one. I thought it was a set, so I bought this mirror on the left side and it was just one. So I have another one on the way, so hopefully by next weekend I'll have it installed already. So far this is the first 5 minutes on it, and seems like it works much better than the other one, than the one on the right. The one on the right is awful. I hate those. This one on the left is much bigger. It's higher too, so I don't have to look down so much. So in general, it just works better. Gonna take the bike on the Twisties today. Believe it or not, I have not ridden this motorcycle much after I bought it. I rode it 3 times, and I recorded the videos that I posted from those 3 times. So I have never taken it on the little back roads on the Twisties that I used to take my Yamaha boat on. Today will be my first time, so we'll see how that goes. I'm sure it'll be fun, but also I'm gonna take it slow because I don't have that much experience with this bike on the Twisties, so Jesus Christ, dude. Fucking idiot. Alright, there are tons of bicycles on the way there, so hopefully they're not on the way too much. And I can tell, oh my god, this bike is so much more comfortable on these roads. That road is super bumpy, and on the boat I could feel every single bump. It was awful. But on this bike, it's just so much easier. There's our first bicycle. Oh my god, so much easier to throw around than the boat. Boat was fun, but this is so much easier. Can't even explain. Of course, I'm going in too slow, but still gotta respect the bike and learn more. But I'm able to lean a lot more. On the boat, I was afraid of scraping the foot pegs. Other set of bicycles. They must be having an event on the little town nearby. this bike I can do this on second gear easier than I could on the boat. The boat I had to do switch to third and second gear more often. But I feel like these turns, at least for now, I can do them on second gear. Eventually, if I get enough courage to go a little bit faster, I'll probably do them on third gear. But yeah, taking these turns is so much easier on this bike because it's so lightweight, easy to throw around. Thing with this little Twisties is that the Twisties are fun, but there are a lot of little bumps on the turns, so it's kind of scary. The video doesn't show it, but there are a lot of little dips and sometimes little bumps, so that gets sketchy. I don't want to go too fast because of that, also because I don't know the bike enough. But I feel like even after I know the bike well, I won't be going fast here because of the little bumps. Yeah, so this bike, so far, today's pretty much my 4th day riding it. I've gotten used to it pretty quick, to the gears and stuff. I think that's thankfully, well, thanks to the Yamaha boat for that. But I got used to it pretty quick. The engine braking on this bike is a lot more strong, but it kind of feels easier to do engine braking because the boat is heavier, so the engine brake is on the boat is a little bit weirder. But on this bike is just not a bicycle. On this bike it's easier. It kind of feels, even though it's stronger, it feels smoother for the engine braking. I don't know if that kind of contradicts, but it is pretty. There's a little dip on the road, just super sketchy on a turn. Much easier to throw the bike around, so much fun. Yes, I am going super slow on the turns, but now, moment of truth, my worst turn. Right after this one, there's a sharp right turn going uphill. There it is. And on the boat, I stalled it here the first time that I came here. Oh, it was so much easier on this bike. I thought it was gonna be harder. Oh my god. Yeah, overall, this bike is just easier to ride than the boat. If I were to do it all over again, I would probably start on the boat again. Because even though I wanted a sports bike, I want an MT09. Starting on the boat, it gave me so much more confidence being able to reach my foot on the ground. And the power on the boat is more forgiving than this. Although this one feels very linear and smooth, but also it's not stock. I've never ridden an MT07 stock, so the power on the boat is more forgiving than this. I'm sure the stock one is probably more forgiving too, but the thing is that with the boat being a short rider, it was easy for me to reach the ground, although the bike was much heavier, but that didn't, being able to reach the ground gave me more confidence to ride it. So yeah, I would start on the boat again. I would not pick this bike to start. And also, after getting used to the boat, riding this bike feels so much easier than I remember riding the Yamaha R3 when I had it. And I'm sure the Yamaha R3 would feel easy now too. But once you're able to handle a heavier bike like the Yamaha boat, riding this bike will be a piece of cake. Well, not a piece of cake, just easier. Yeah, so many bumps on this road, just crazy. That's why I don't go fast here. If you guys see me going on the twists, but I'm not ripping, not going fast. On the video it doesn't show, but there are a lot of little bumps here. You see, like that downshift was so much easier on this bike compared to the Yamaha boat. And I noticed to upshift, to have it for a smoother upshift, you gotta get higher on the RPM. So I gotta get to a higher speed compared to the Yamaha boat. Usually on the boat between like 25 and 30 miles, I would switch to third gear. On this one, it's usually closer to 40 miles. So if you've watched my previous videos, you've seen that my first thoughts on this bike was that the first gears, downshifting and upshifting, were a little bit jerky. I think that's the reason why. It's a lot smoother now because I got used to it. So as I mentioned on that video, you gotta get used to the gears. So if you guys haven't already, consider subscribing and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys ride. You know, just what's your preferred type of riding? What kind of roads? I enjoy the twisties, but also sometimes on some roads that are a little bit faster, between 40 and 60 miles per hour, that has some turns. Those are fun. These twisties are slow speed, so but they're still fun. They're nice to get to know the bike, the gears and all. So leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment if possible. That'll help out the channel. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.